The Battle of Liège, when Belgium said no to the German Empire. Picture this. It's August 1914. The most powerful military machine on Earth is rolling toward a small fortress city. The generals are confident. The timeline is set. Victory is assured. There's just one tiny problem. Nobody told the Belgians they were supposed to lose. What happened next would shock the world, derail Germany's master plan, and prove that sometimes the smallest nations throw the biggest punches. This is the story of 12 days that changed everything. Buckle up. The plan that couldn't fail. Germany had a problem in 1914, and that problem had a name. Fighting on two fronts. France to the west, Russia to the east. The solution was the Schlieffen Plan, a strategy so brilliant it was practically foolproof. Smash through Belgium, wheel around Paris, crush France in 6 weeks, then turn east to deal with Russia. Simple, elegant, unstoppable. Except for one minor detail. Belgium was neutral, guaranteed by treaty. The Belgians took this seriously, building a ring of 12 massive forts around the strategic city of Liège. These weren't medieval castles. These were concrete and steel monsters designed by General Leman, armed with rotating gun turrets and garrisoned by determined soldiers. Liège controlled the invasion route into Belgium. Without Liège, there was no quick march to Paris. The German generals weren't worried. Their intelligence said the forts would fall in days, maybe hours. After all, what could little Belgium possibly do against the German war machine? The ultimatum. On August 2nd, 1914, Germany delivered an ultimatum to Belgium. Let us march through your country or else. King Albert I didn't hesitate. Belgium's answer was firm. No, not just no, but absolutely not. Belgium would defend its neutrality with everything it had. The world held its breath. Belgium had an army of 117,000 men. Germany was bringing 750,000. This wasn't a fair fight. This was a massacre waiting to happen. But the Belgians weren't backing down. Command of Liège fell to General General Leman, a stern 63-year-old officer with iron discipline and unshakable resolve. His orders from the king were crystal clear. Hold Liège, deny the Germans passage, and never, ever surrender the forts. Leman understood exactly what this meant. He would trade Belgian lives for time, hours and days that might save France and preserve Belgian honor. It was a brutal calculation, but someone had to make it. The first assault. On the night of August 5th, 6000, German troops launched their attack. The plan was simple. Rush between the forts under darkness, seize the city, isolate the fortifications. It should have worked. It didn't. German columns advancing in the darkness ran straight into a nightmare. Belgian machine guns opened up from prepared positions. Artillery from the forts rained shells on the packed German formations. What was supposed to be a quick breakthrough turned into chaos and slaughter. The Germans kept coming, wave after wave. Belgian defenders, fighting for their homes, refused to break. Throughout that long night, the battle raged. By dawn on August 6th, the German assault had been thrown back with heavy casualties. The city remained in Belgian hands. Against all odds, little Belgium had stopped the German Empire cold. German commanders were stunned. This wasn't in the plan. The Schlieffen Plan's timetable, which allowed no delays, was already slipping. The siege guns arrive. The Germans regrouped and brought up their secret weapons, 420 millimeters Big Bertha howitzers, the most powerful mobile artillery on Earth. Each could hurl a 1-ton shell in a high arc to crash down on fortifications from above. Nothing could withstand them. On August 8th, the bombardment began. Fort Loncin was first. The shells came screaming down, each impact shaking the ground like an earthquake. Concrete cracked, steel bent. The defenders huddled underground as their world literally collapsed around them. Belgian gunners fought back courageously, but the contest was hopeless. The German guns outranged everything the forts had. One by one, the fort's weapons were destroyed. By evening, Loncin was a ruin. When German infantry moved in, they found only dazed survivors. One fort had fallen, but it had taken 3 precious days. The pattern repeated. Fort Evnay fell on August 10th, Fort Chaudefontaine on August 11th. Each took days of bombardment. Each cost German lives. Each day Belgium held was another day France gained to prepare. The explosion at Fort Loncin. By August 15th, only 3 forts remained: Loncin, Lantin, and Halone. The Germans focused everything on Fort Loncin, the strongest position and General Leman's headquarters. Multiple heavy batteries opened fire that morning. The bombardment was apocalyptic. Shell after shell crashed into the fort. General Leman moved through the passages, encouraging his 500 defenders. He knew the end was coming, but remained determined to fight to the last. At 5:20 p.m., disaster struck. A German shell hit the main magazine. The explosion was catastrophic. Tons of ammunition detonated instantly. The fort literally blew apart. Entire sections vanished. The roof collapsed, burying chambers beneath thousands of tons of rubble. A mushroom cloud rose over the ruins. Of 500 men inside, 350 died instantly. German troops found General Leman unconscious in the wreckage. When he awoke in German hands, his first words were, "I surrendered while unconscious." Even in defeat, he preserved his honor. The remaining forts fell within days. After 12 days, the Battle of Liege was over. The price of 12 days. The Germans had won, but at what cost? 20,000 Belgian casualties, several thousand German casualties, and most critically, 12 days lost from the Schlieffen Plan's timetable. Those 12 days gave France and Britain time to mobilize fully and deploy their forces. When the German armies finally swept into France in late August, they didn't find a half-ready opponent. They found fully deployed French and British armies waiting for them. The Battle of the Marne in September stopped the German advance cold. The Schlieffen Plan, which promised victory in 6 weeks, instead delivered 4 years of trench warfare. Belgium's resistance at Liege didn't just buy time. It may have saved the entire Allied cause. The rape of Belgium, as German atrocities became known, also brought Britain decisively into the war and swayed world opinion against Germany. Little Belgium's stand became legendary. The legacy today. The ruins of Fort Loncin stand as a memorial. The bodies of 350 Belgian soldiers remain entombed there, a permanent reminder of their sacrifice. General Leman, recovered and repatriated after the war, became a national hero. King Albert I's decision to resist entered Belgian national mythology. The Battle of Liege proved that courage matters, that small nations can influence history, and that determination can change the calculations of empires. The Belgians knew they couldn't win, but they fought anyway. Those 12 days in August 1914 altered the course of the 20th century. So the next time someone tells you that small actions don't matter, that standing up to overwhelming power is pointless, remember Liege. Remember 500 men in a concrete fort who bought the world time. Remember a nation that said no when saying yes would have been easier. Sometimes the greatest victories come not from winning, but from refusing to surrender. That's the lesson of Liège, and it echoes still.